this evening we had a B2B commerce roundtable with lots of customers around the room here. It was actually an oval table, but we call it a roundtable because that's what you do. So I interviewed a few of the customers, potential customers, Salesforce who supported us here, and some of our PwC executives.
In terms of leadership, we are really obligated to think about how we do things and not take for granted, hey, it's always worked that way. If we want to look for growth, we have to look from new sources. And that's really what intrigued me about tonight's topic.
Two key messages. Number one, don't chase technology for the sake of technology. Be willing to step back and really be much more imaginative about what's the problem you really need to solve for your customers and how do you do it in a differentiated way. Technology can and should be a part of that solution, but it's not the only thing to run after. And secondly, have a beginner's mindset. Be willing to step back and really challenge your whole notions and ways of thinking and have fun with it. Really be willing to imagine the possible in a very different way.
First of all, I think that e-commerce offers huge opportunities for growth for companies who are today in markets that are pretty mature, where growth is limited. So explore it first, of course. Start small, maybe. Go little by little, try and go fast to the market, see what your customers think about your offer, adapt, shift, pivot towards what would better fit their needs and their expectations. So that would be the first, start small. Then make sure you have the in-house resources you need. You might need some new expertise that you've never had in-house, so define the roles and responsibilities and the knowledge that you want to have with you, or hire or find elsewhere with external partners. And then make sure that you give this e-commerce team enough room to think out the box, to develop new solutions that are fitted for e-commerce and might differentiate from what you're used to doing in your traditional channels.
It's something that we know we want to build further because long term, that's where everything is going to go. And it helps a bit inform our reflection in which direction do we want to go. I think one particularly interesting set of discussions is, fortunately or unfortunately, discussion there always starts with what's the business case, the ROI. So that's one of the first things you need to think about. And there were a couple of interesting thoughts there.
Yeah, I think we can be of great help. We have a framework called BXT where we bring business experience and technology together in one common framework where we look at the different angles to make an e-commerce project successful. And meaning business is it worthwhile doing it? Technology, it's not for the sake of the technology, but you need technology in order to enable it. And then a last thing, which is my favorite thing, is the experience at the end of the day that the end customer will receive by putting into place that platform.
You know, at PwC, we can really help companies across their end-to-end journey from strategy to execution. So it can be exactly what I said, defining that North Star together with clients, but it can also be in helping them actually going through the implementation. Whether they want to go with a full implementation journey altogether or really just implementing a few steps and securing some quick wins, I think we can be a great partner both in business, in experience design and technology.